Welcome back to the Garden Hutch. Today we start our 2024 journey. Let's get going. Well, the holidays are over here on the homestead and it is time for us to get back to work. Today I want to talk about what we harvested at the end of 2023 and early 2024, where the homestead sits right now and what we have planned for the rest of the winter. So first thing is first, let's talk about what we've been harvesting here. I want to preface this by saying the weather turned off super cold directly after the New Year's. The temperatures got down into the low 20s, which usually will kill most of our greens. So we took the initiative and we went through and we harvested quite a bit of the radishes and the turnips and that sort of stuff. And so we videoed that and we'll show that to you now. So we have cleaned out the turnips and the radishes. And this is what we got. Some really good size, look at that, really good size turnips. And 2 baskets of these icicle radishes. We love these bad boys. They'll go great with a nice salad. So we also have put in quite a bit of work here in the old garden since the first of the year. We'll show you before and after, but just so you know, what we're trying to do this year is we're trying to maximize the amount of food that we get from the garden. So we're gonna do a bunch of square foot gardening here in the old garden. So what we did was we went through and we took down a bunch of the old apparatus that we used in the old garden to grow the cucumbers and that sort of stuff. And we'll be discussing this a lot more as we go on throughout the course of the year. But right now, I'll show you what it looks like before, and then we'll take a look at what we've accomplished to this point. So we went through and we harvested a bunch of the greens. We gave a lot of them away. Here in the South, folks like to eat greens on the new year. So we cut a bunch of the mustard greens. This is kind of what's left of them. And then we opened the garden up and we let the chickens come through. Now here in the middle row, if you remember, we had turnips growing there. All the way up through here was mustard greens. And then the bottom row didn't really have anything in it for the winter garden. So for it, really all we had to do was take down the little trellis system that we had there. A lot of that was recycled materials, and I'm going to use it for something. I just haven't decided what yet. I'm sure it'll find its way around some cucumbers or peas or something of the sort. But right now you can tell the chickens have gotten in here, and they love it when we open up this old garden and they can kind of go through and scratch, and you can see how they've cleaned up a bunch of the greens that were left. They love those things this time of year. Makes the eggs taste better, makes for happy chickens, so we love it. There were a few turnips you can see in here that I missed whenever I went through, but we had, I think, 3 or 4 or 5 gallon buckets of turnips. So we left a few of the smaller ones in there. My idea is to let these decompose. Starting the end of this week, we are going to go through and shred up all of the oak leaves here on the property, and we will fill these beds with those. So keep your eye open. Monday's video should have quite a bit of interesting progress for the gardens. Well, as you can see, 2024 has been busy already. It's going to be an interesting and exciting year here on the homestead. I look forward to sharing our journey with you all. Till next time, I hope you all take care of yourselves. Peace.